And we are back with part 2 of the 2007 Tokyo Trip series. And here is a gigantic crosswalk right by the Shinjuku train station. And one of the biggest shopping malls in the area. I don't know if it's pronounced Lumine or Lumine. I don't know which, but it's there. And we're going to go here, go a little bit forward, keep on going to the Nova Center, which is obviously, well, not obviously, but it's from, or it's for, you know, what am I even saying? All right, there you go. It's for basically the people who want to come over and teach English. That is it. And it looks like somebody ripped the graphic off of that gigantic flower up there. I don't know why. It just looks like somebody literally ripped it off. I mean, doesn't it look like exposed circuitry up there or something like that? I don't know. Yeah. And there's another shot there of that. Boy, this turned out to be an interesting video. This is a great start. There's a lot of red roads in Japan like this. I'm not particularly sure what they're there for, or if it's just to show, like, you know, the ways you can go. I never really understood that one, unfortunately. If anybody wants to inform me on that, we can get to, you know, figure that out. And here's actually, yeah, the next few pictures are language-based stuff. And this one is the Bakery Cafe, or Bakery Cafe, as I'm guessing it said. But it's an American grill restaurant where you can go for good times. It's interesting when you're in America and you see the representation of Japan, you know, and stuff like that. And it's always like, you know, dudes in like samurai outfits or ninjas or kabuki outfits or, you know, people waving fans in front of their face. And oh my God, my nose is like itching the ever-living hell out of me. Or something else like that, you know. And it's always interesting to me because then when you flip it around and you see American representation in Japan, it's always like 70s or 80s America. It's always like 70s or 80s or maybe 60s America. And it's real interesting to me that they're like fixated on that time frame to represent America. But going forward here, this has always long been one of my favorite pictures from the trip. Standard Burgers. That's it. This place had the balls to name itself Standard Burgers. Now I'm going to assume that with the translation, what they probably were going for was something like, you know, just straightforward burgers. Like what we do is burgers and that's it, and we do it good and that's all we do. And you don't want to expect anything less or anything more from us. But unfortunately, obviously, in English, the term is really bad because it basically, in English, actually comes off more as we are not even, we're not noteworthy. We're just run-of-the-mill. So pretty funny there on that one that they actually did that. I'm sure they didn't actually intend for it to mean that. And here we're getting into some of the outfits. I don't even know about this guy. I don't even know. This guy likes the number 9. Or woman. I'm not sure which. But here's these outfits here of these three. You can see, you'll get to see a more direct shot of them here in just a second. But again, as mentioned in the previous video, what people will do is they'll design clothing and then they'll either wear it out to this bridge or they'll get their friends or family or somebody they've hired to wear it out to the bridge to basically show it off. And then I'm going to assume that once they've done that, they'll actually say, oh, I really like your clothing. Well, you can go get it at this shop right down there. And since it's all indie clothing, then it's basically free marketing, free advertising. And so here's a better shot of all those people that were in the outfit. I don't think she was part of it. I think she just like got, you know, lined up to take a picture with them. And that's what's notable about it is that these people wearing these outfits want people to take photos and videos of them. They want the advertisement for their clothes or for their friends' clothes or whoever else is paying them to do this stuff. So, but then of course you get guys like this who, that's actually surprisingly accurate English for something like this. But, yeah, he's just saying he wants free hugs. And so does this guy. With the Batman t-shirt, I guess, noticed. I've never noticed that until now. He was wearing a Batman t-shirt. I took a picture of these guys because I actually talked to them a little bit, and they're from a German film crew that was sent out here to cover a bunch of stuff. So they had this gigantic camera. I believe I got a picture of it here later on, which you'll be able to see, but they covered a whole bunch of stuff. More pictures of these two ladies here, stuff like that. Another person getting in a photo with them, etc. Two more outfits over there. Very, very colorful hair. I had to get a picture of this because it's like some old grandma taking a photo, you know. She's over there. She's like, oh, Oh, these crazy teenagers with their crazy hair and their crazy clothes. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen to us. Or she could be like some super cool grandma that's like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna dye my hair like these and rock out, bitch. You know, so you never know. She could be like that mom on that fucking Frank's Red Hot sauce, you know. She's like, I put that shit on everything. And so, also in the back here, you can see that guy with the camera I was talking about. Another person here with the really crazy face makeup there. Got in an accident. And so forth, you know, getting their picture taken. This up here says drama, so drama, and then Fuji Terabi. Oh, Fuji Television. So Fuji Television's drama, like, you know, area, drama section, whatever else is filming something here, or there's driving through or what. I don't know what the hell is going on there. The old grandma with the old grandpa. Maybe she got married to him. Maybe they're like visiting family, or maybe she's with him. I don't know. They look very excited to see them. So maybe, like, maybe they're with him and she's with him. I don't even know. Maybe that's a guy, not a woman. I don't even know. We'll never know. This dude in the back's obviously contemplating the mysteries of all this, just like I am. Another shot of everybody taking pictures of stuff. Got this one because my dad's in there. Another shot of everybody just casually taking photos of this group of people just wearing these crazy outfits here. Some of the very extremely intricate and elaborate outfits. Some of these I think might be actual cosplay rather than, like, you know, showing off clothes. Because, I mean, come on. That's insane. Look at this thing. It's friggin' nuts. The group of the German guys, again, filming, trying to do the interview and stuff like that. More incredibly, like, I mean, they're just all sitting here. They're all just all crazy as hell outfits. I mean, look at these. These are just nuts. Really getting into it with this one. That is a really, really natural and cool looking hair color. Same for that one. This dude is doing a very interesting pose while he takes his picture. He's stabilizing his waist, making sure you can get the shot off right. Oh, and of course, how did I miss a cat? This dude's just randomly carrying a cat around. A gigantic, fluffy white cat. Which might be what these women are taking pictures of instead of the actual outfits. So you never know. And a dog. Pets are pretty rare in Japan due to the lack of space that there actually is to, you know, have a pet. And so due to that, I've talked about this in the 2005 video a bit, but there's actual areas you can go just to hang out with dogs and cats. Like, just pet them and see them and so forth, because it's so rare to actually own a pet. You basically are really rich if you own a pet in Japan. More intricate outfits. Again, look at this thing. This is crazy. This woman's like, Herbert, what the hell did we go here for? I don't even want to be here. This is just a crazy place. You got like demons and shit here. People are gonna get their heads chopped off, like cannibalized or something. I don't even know. This guy is like, goddamn, what the hell is going on here? So, you know, just everybody's just all upset. They don't know what the hell is even going on. Again, you know, this ain't something that you just got in, you know, bedroom and just stitched up a fucking quilt. This is some crazy stuff here. Some crazy stuff. And the cat that is like, holy shit. And more crazy outfits. Getting crazy with that plaid right there. And more people taking photos. I think sometimes it was interesting to take pictures of the people taking photos just to see how enamored they were with stuff. I don't know what this guy looks like. He's just staring off in the distance. I don't think he's even taking photos of the people there. No. But that is it for this series, or not for this series, but for this part. The next part is going to take place going through the forest I went through in 2005, but featuring a lot more stuff and a lot of sodas. So if you want to see a lot of the you know, sodas and stuff like that, a lot of the drinks they got in Japan with all the crazy names and everything else like that, definitely check in next time for part 3 of the 2007 Tokyo Trip series. And that's about it. Got him. Oh, he got you. That's a good sheriff. That's a hell of a good sheriff.